Hello and welcome back to the channel. Yes, you are watching Denchi, and we are here playing Alan Wake 2. I have been away for a little bit, but it's one of those things where there hasn't been many games to play recently. So what better game to come back with than Alan Wake 2? I have originally played the original Alan Wake. That was way back in the Xbox 360 days, but I can't for the life of me remember the storyline. So if this is an extension of that first game, it'll be interesting to see if there's some kind of recap at the beginning. At the very start, let's have a look, see if there's any options we need to change before we make a start to it. Horror flash fizz, enable tutorial, I guess yes. Keep everything the same. Let's have a look. Quick, I don't know what that is. When on double tapping backwards, quickly returns the player character around. Okay. Let's see what controls are. That's okay. Okay. Looks very similar controls to something that Resident Evil would have from the looks of it. We'll see how it plays though. We'll play in quality mode or performance mode. We'll stick to quality mode because you guys love the flashy stuff. And then we'll keep all the effects on. Although I do hate motion blur, but we'll see how it goes. If it's really annoying, I'll turn it off. But for the most part, we shall keep it on. Interestingly, there's additional subtitling, which is signage subtitle, which I've never seen. That's really interesting. But for this playthrough, I think we'll just play with normal size subtitles, and we'll have the speaker names in the subtitles as well. We'll keep the backgrounds off. All right. Apparently, there's an expansion now as well. Okay. Okay, new game. Play normal.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
That's what that is. Okay, I'm walking around as a naked fat bloke. I mean, the graphics are pretty impressive. I think this is using the new Unreal Engine 5. But from what I remember, it's supposed to be using Microsoft's Mesh shader as well, so graphically it should be a bit quicker than usual.
Can you hear me? We should go.
Already gone.
They're gone. By the way, one thing I'd like to say is I am recording this in 1440-60. Main reason is, I mean, I could record it in 4K 60, but my PC seems to die every time I try to record in 4K at this moment, which is one of the main reasons why I've struggled to put out any videos. Hold on a second, I have no idea where I'm going here. Ah, found a way. I think this is the way. So yeah. So I'm just doing a little test run here in 1440-60 to see if the recordings are smooth enough or not. Yeah, do leave a comment down below if you don't mind watching it in 1440-60, or it's absolutely imperative that you watch it in 4K. Sorry. I'm actually lost here. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Holy. That's scary. The hell? That looks like Alan Wake's face then. Right. Ah, there's a gap here. Oh, now you tell me. One thing I'd like to find out is why the hell am I naked? Okay, some fallen rocks over there. Ah, there they are. Who the hell's shooting me?
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm coming. What the fuck? Shit. Let's go! Leave, mother of shit. Run! Let's go.
Holy moly, that was a lot of things going on there. Well, looks like I had my heart ripped out.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Okay, looks like we've got a map.
I think...
Alright. Cauldron Lake Campgrounds. The home in the pines. Your home in the pines. Okay, we are roughly around here. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, there we go. So we're here. We've got a parking lot here. Bony pegged path, and then we've got the rental cabins. We've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 rental cabins. All right. Where'd my partner go? Oh, there he is.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I could use briefing.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
To mention the city folk is pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Okay, the case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. And you can use the right, okay. Okay, you use that to zoom in. Okay, awesome. You're now free to navigate the case board by pressing B. Okay, let's check out the case board. So what do we have here? Internal dissemination only the previous murders. Okay, so the contents of that has a photo of a jacket or a pair of jeans, I'm not sure. So from that, got potential victims. Got 3 victims here. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Okay, Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davies, teacher, bloated, large chest wound. Okay, and Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Murder method: slight differences in murders. Bloating only commonalities in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water post-mortem. Okay, so we've got bruising on the wrists and legs, got deep gash in the chest, heart missing, and all bodies experienced bloating. So the killer profile: post-mortem tattooing of the body. Interesting. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. So either professional hunter or has worked as a butcher. So what else we got? So map. I'm assuming we're going down here somewhere.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Okay. Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all of its glory. Lovely. Bit of sightseeing while we're walking around here.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Hold on, am I supposed to go in this way? I don't think so.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I did not want to swap. No, no, not Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Gordon, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
All right. Let's continue. When a key image is placed, it'll prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable in at the caseboard in your goals. So wise goals. Investigate the crime scene. You are now free to examine the caseboard or leave by pressing B to complete the objective. So go to Y. So investigate the crime scene, okay.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Alright. Why can I not? Wow. There you go.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Okay, we've got 3 goals. Investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, and learn more about the killers. Okay, so we've got 2 questions that have come out of this. The victim and the killers. So let's go.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Okay. Something over here as well, isn't there? All drinking beer or something?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
I think those tripods
Someone
were...
was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
I think the tripods were for the spotlights, weren't they, or something? Okay, let's go back to the case board. The killers, there you go. What else we got? Heavy blood splatter on the table, that's the victim. Hold on a second.
No.
Okay, the killers again.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Tripod for later. Why is that for later? Okay. What else have we got?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Alright, so we've got some more clues. About the victim.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
They went off the deep end and the FBI fired him. And we've got, again, investigate the crime scene, learn more about the killer. Okay.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Why has he turned up now?
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Definitely not spontaneous. Premeditated, I would
They
say.
planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Alright, let's go to the profiling table.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mom. Alright. What we got? Missing person, ritual murder.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch, it goes click. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Anything more? Let's have a look at the map. So where is this lake? Okay. Oh, got gear. Okay, got a weapon. A charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Only charms can be equipped in the charm slot. Lovely. Increase maximum health. Okay. All right. We got 50 ammo. 12 ammo. 12 out of 50. Okay. Looks like we need to continue profiling here. So what else is there?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch, it goes click. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Container for something. So what is he carrying? Oh, here we go.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Okay, some weird symbols. Confused, follow the steps. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Right. We go in here.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Wash your hands. Is there like a symbol here? Can't see anything that resembles a symbol. Aha. So that's that must be the second symbol. Chicken fridge. Take the chicken out of the fridge. So why does it say wash your... Ah. Okay, that's the first symbol there. Then take the chicken out of the fridge. So 2 peaks. Hold on a second. I'm taking up. Okay. 2 peaks. Take the chicken out of the fridge, which is that symbol. And then I don't know what the...
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Take a nap. Hold on a second. Take a nap. Bedroom must be down here. Okay. 2 triangles in the opposite there. Will you... Okay. That, that. That's right, isn't it? 2 peaks. That, and then 2 triangles away from each other. Okay, let me check this first. Wash your hands. And any symbols by the sink that I've missed? No, they're the only... But they're by the clock, aren't they? Hold on a second.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Okay, we'll try that symbol instead. The first one. Bingo. Don't take anything if you aren't... What? One of the trees. I'm taking the bullets. Alright.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Right. Got some profiling pictures. Check the lake shore.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that one.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Oh.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Must be Alan Wake's.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
All right. Investigation 1 of 6. Play narration or read.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
I'm gonna run out of wall soon. Okay, these words felt like a message, someone playing a game with them.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Alright. Return to Bright Falls. Ask deputy to move the body.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back. Good.
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Alright, shortcut key.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Okay, which way? Guess it's this way. All
Here
right.
we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to see what this, whether my PC's captured anything at all this time around. Hopefully it has. And but yeah, if you enjoyed this, please stick around for the next episode in the series. If you're new to the channel, by the way, please do leave a like on the video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, and hopefully we get some cadence in terms of gameplay going forward. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.